Hi everyone, welcome to Diana's Budgeting. Today we are going to be checking in from the 1st of December 2023 all the way to the 7th of December. I have not yet gotten my budget planner, so we are going to be using this calendar instead, and we're just going to be writing in our no spend days and what we bought. So on the 1st of December, I did have a couple of transactions for Christmas. The first transaction that I did have was for $33. And that was for a pair of earrings that I got for someone in my family. I also spent $122 coming out of my Christmas fund. $122, and that was actually for clothes online. So I got some clothes for my partner from an online store. And then on the 1st, I also had a transaction for gas, and that was $23. I like to always get my gas on Fridays because I just like to kind of always stop at the gas station, empty out the trash in my car, and make sure that I am filled up for the week. On the 2nd of December, I did have a transaction coming out of charity, actually, for $20. So I have a little charity fund that I contribute to when I can. This was at Costco for a coat, and I brought this into my work to help donate something for December. And that was all I spent on the 2nd. Oh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight these as well. So I really wanna highlight my sinking funds in yellow and my variable funds in pink, just to kind of keep them separate. And that's smudging a little bit. So I'm gonna let these dry, and then I'm gonna come back and do the highlighting after. I'm using a G2 pen, and these are really, really good pens, but they are not great for highlighting on. So we'll just wait until these dry, and we will move on. So we'll come back to the highlighting, but yep, for the 2nd, I really just had this one purchase for that coat at Costco. And it was only $20, which is an amazing deal. Get to contribute to someone in need. I hope that that coat goes to, just somebody who likes it, and it really isn't much for me to spend, so I really can't, complain. I'm gonna keep contributing to that charity fund so I can do stuff like that. And the 3rd of December, I had a couple of transactions. I did spend $10 on coffee, so that is going to come out of restaurants. So I'm just writing in restaurants for $10. I think I brought my mom coffee when I brought my son to go visit her. And then I also spent $25 on the 3rd, and that $25 was for an event for my son. It's like a baby event that you can go to, and I pulled that out of my sinking fund for family fun. So I don't always have expenses in that category, but whenever something does come up that I would like to do, I try to do it. And then I think I had another 2 transactions on this day. So I had another Christmas transaction. And this was a gift for someone in my family. I think I split the cost of this gift with my partner, and I think he paid for part of it. And then for some reason, I only paid $5 of it. I don't remember why we did it that way, but we did. And then on the 3rd, I also went to the car wash. And I am pulling this from car maintenance. I don't really think that is the right category to pull from, and I will not continue to do that, but that is what I did on this day for whatever reason. And that's okay. On the 4th, it's a Monday, so I was working, and that always makes it easy to have a no spend day. I love to have no spend days because obviously it's good for the budget, so I like to celebrate those. And what's awesome is that on the 5th, I had another no spend day. So we can write the same thing. Again, I was working. I think I may have worked from home on these days because it looks like I did not buy lunch at work. On the 6th, it looks like I did get gas again. And I spent $11 getting gas. Like I said, I normally get gas on Fridays. I think this day I just got gas because I got out of work early. We had a Christmas party on this day, on the 6th, and I thought that it would be a good use of my time to just fill up on gas since I just had the extra time. And that was $11 to fill up the tank, so I did not have to go on Friday. And then on the 7th, I did spend $4 on my lunch at my work. So that is coming out of my lunch money fund. I have this fund called lunch money that I set aside every pay period for my lunches at work. We have a cafeteria and they have some different options. It's pretty good food that is not too expensive, so I feel pretty good about spending just $4 or $5 on lunch. And that is almost everything. I did also spend $40 on the 6th for movie tickets, and I actually pulled that money out of groceries because I did not have any more money in my fund category, so it came out of the groceries variable. I did not have to buy any groceries this week, actually. We were doing pretty good on groceries. So that is everything. I will now go through and kind of highlight. So I'm gonna highlight all of my sinking funds in yellow. So Christmas is a sinking fund, charity is a sinking fund, family fun is a sinking fund, Christmas sinking fund, car maintenance, and then the rest of these are my variables. So that's sort of like, I think of that as like kind of like my wallet. These are sort of the money that I expect to be spent every few weeks. So gas is a variable, restaurants is a variable, gas again, lunch money is my variable, and groceries. So overall, pretty good. I did have the 2 no spend days, but essentially that is what I spent this week. I would say pretty medium amount of money was spent. I didn't go crazy or anything, but I could have spent less. So we'll see how I do next week. All right, bye-bye.